Hey, did y'all see the 50 best beats of all time on the Rap Radar?
No, I didn't see it, but if I didn't do it, I don't trust it. I think me and Elliot need to have a conversation about them because I think that them lists be biased.
Man, you know what though? That's the thing is, man. It is still a lot of bias in music, man. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with bias because hip hop is so motherfucking objective anyway, dog.
Sure.
If you a
Objective,
dude from
sure.
that part of the country, you gonna have a predominantly East Coast. Most part of your list is gonna be from the East Coast. And I think it was some dope ass beats. I think that Lucchini beat is one of the hardest beats I ever heard.
What's crazy is this was crazy to me. The West Coast can't be biased. Like we can't be because we grew up to as much New York hip hop as we did West Coast hip hop. Like Eight gonna know more East Coast hip hop artists than most East Coast people today. You know what I mean? If a young dude 20 years old, he can't talk to Eight about real East Coast hip hop. Eight gonna know more than him. So it's just one of those things where I think they need to leave that type of stuff to us because we have more of an objective take.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. I just think I don't know. I'm obviously not gonna take the show and talk about what my favorite 50 hip hop beats of all time was, man. But
What we need to do,
you know what, bro?
I mean, cause yeah, everybody has their own opinion. I mean,
need to put out the Gangster Chronicles
these
top 50
motherfuckers.
hip
I
hop
mean,
beats of all time.
everybody had their own opinion
The
about
50
whatever
greatest
they.
beats of all time. Okay, I'm just gonna give you the top the
No,
top
no, we
10
can't
they
do it today.
said.
You gotta go home and write it first because you
No,
can't.
hold
I
on.
need you to
I'm
talk
gonna
to
give you the top 10 beats they said the number 10 came in as Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On. Then number 9 was Travis Scott featuring Drake, Psycho Mode. The
No.
Mike Jones featuring Paul Wall, Still Tipping.
Mm.
The
That's
Puff
a good
Daddy
one.
and the Family, the Benjamins,
That's a
Kanye
good one.
West, Power, the Lil Wayne, a Millie. Number 4 was Notorious Big, Who Shocks You. Number 3 was the Clips, Grinding. Number 2 was Mob Deep, Shook Ones, and number 1 was Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Still Dre. I don't even think that's the hardest
Huh?
Dre
Who
beat.
made up that list?
I,
That
I
list
don't know,
horrible.
dog. The Rap Radar Cats, Rap Caviar Cats. Oh,
Man,
Rap Caviar.
that's like I
It
said,
was Rap Caviar.
that's
My bad.
somebody's own fucking opinions, man. That's their own opinions because I'm not gonna say that shit because there are songs right there that you named that I didn't even bump. So how can you, as your opinion, that's your opinion of what you feel is your 50th top greatest of all time. You get me?
Mhm.
Because no disrespect, but I didn't even listen to a Millie. That wasn't a song I rode around in my car bumping. You know what I'm saying? I look at beats like that.
Hey, what's
Shit
your?
that I can ride around and
Mhm.
bang in my motherfucking car. I don't, because every fucking radio hit ain't some shit that I'm finna play
Man, it might be
rolling
a
down the street
combination.
in my car.
Yeah,
You get
I
me?
agree.
Some of
Yeah.
that shit you don't hear a nigga in the hood or rolling down Compton or Alondra Boulevard where
Mhm.
you know motherfuckers is riding and down Crenshaw. You ain't finna hear no nigga in no motherfucking 6'4" with the rag top down bumping no Millie.
The
Yeah, for sure.
crazy is, I remember when they made a million. I was there, and it was a dope beat. What's crazy is it was a dope beat. But you know what's funny when I think of beats from that, like, you know what go harder than a milli as just a beat? Hard in the paint.
Your Hard in the Paint was hard. It was a Waka
To me,
Flocka
you
shit.
know,
That's a hard
to
beat.
me, to
Exactly.
me,
Like,
to me, the best records are the ones all the rappers want to freestyle to. That's the best beats. Not the ones because sometimes you could take a song and a song be jamming. Like Wayne made a milli. A milli was a hard beat, but couldn't nobody tell Khalid to
it was a
yeah,
great
yeah.
song. It was a
Couldn't
great
nobody make
song.
that yeah, anybody couldn't have rapped over that and had that. That
Exactly.
wouldn't have worked out.
But
And a dope beat is when anybody get on it and it just be still going.
like I said, I like the Gang of Wayne shit. I mean, the block is hot is hard to me. I
Yeah,
bumped that more than I bumped a Millie. You get me?
yeah,
A
Yeah,
Millie wasn't my forte. That was some club shit for the ladies, whatever, whatever. You know, I bumped the block is hot. I bumped fucking, you know, I bumped a gang of other shit that was more street orientated to me. You know what I'm saying? From
Crazy is
Lil Wayne.
Cream ain't no. How is Cream not in the top 10 from a New York? They couldn't have been from New York. They don't got Cream in the top 10. Cream is one of the hardest beats to ever come out of New York.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say that. Hey, we go do our five. We go each do our five #1 beats right now. Off the top of your head, Glasses, what's your 5 greatest beats of all time?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, because
Can't.
you'd have to sit down and
Yeah, you gotta
I
give me
can
analyze.
some
name mine.
time,
I'm
man.
just asking for 5. Well, you know what? Let's do 3 then. Let's go 3 just off the top of your head. What's the hardest beats ever? Like if you was a rapper,
That's just hard. It's hard for me to. Okay, I got you.
I
I got you.
3.
Okay,
I
I'm
can
gonna
go
give you
first and
5.
let you
I'm gonna
wait if
give
you
you
need to.
5. I'm gonna give you 5.
All right.
I'm gonna give you 5 of the hardest beats, and these are beats I heard. You might not even know who the artist is no more. OG Bobby Johnson from out the South.
That was hard.
OG Bobby, that shit with the snares. Dun, 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 tat, 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 tat. Boom. That shit was. I remember hearing that beat, thinking that was the craziest beat in the world. Like, how is this working? Right? That's automatically gonna go for me. Right? Then Cream, that was a beat when I first heard it. The Wu-Tang Cream beat, I just didn't understand what was going on. How was this possible? How could music even sound like this? Right? That's how I felt about that. Kanye and Bink, Devil in the Blue Dress, Devil in the New Dress. That beat is crazy. That crazy sample, that's like the hardest thing in the world to me. What's a motherfucking hard joint where I just be like, damn, it just make me just twist my face. Battle Cat, I love it.
That was hard.
Hard as a motherfucker. It don't matter what they said over that motherfucker, it was gonna go off. Feel me? And Drake nonstop. I give Drake nonstop. That's a hard beat. That's 5 out of my head that I feel like I'm listening to. That I'm like, these is rap beats.
That's a respectable list right there.
That's just off my head. Now, I ain't set down.
You ain't got 5-8?
I ain't even touching this shit.
8 decline. See, 8 want to be politically correct.
I don't even be politically correct because my idea of the greatest beats, man, I listen to too much shit. I listen to too much. There is no list. I'm not going to go, oh, these are the top 5 greatest beats of all time.
I'm just saying,
nigga, I like fucking Eric B. as president was a hard beat.
That could be in your
PSK, no, because it ain't. Because I got a top 100. Because I don't do niggas like that. Because niggas was all great. If you don't, whatever your opinion is your fucking opinion. Whatever. Rap Caviar to hip hop this to Rolling Stone that to Steele to Glasses to everybody's gonna have their own preference.
Yeah.
How can something be the greatest of all time when there's so many great niggas?
It's subjective. That's why I'm saying it's up to each person. So I'm gonna give you my personal 5 now. It's one in there. I got one that ain't nobody go think about. It was from the homie Hot Dollar. Scoop DeVille made it. It was one of Scoop DeVille's earlier beats. What was it? I Love These Streets, G, where they had the Beach Boys sample.
That shit was crazy. That
Beach Boys sample, the way they flipped that, that's one of the hardest beats of all time.
I've never heard it.
I don't give a fuck if they, YouTube just go ahead
and I said, I've never heard it.
YouTube just go ahead and flag us for this shit. Hold on. I'm going to play this shit.
And see, that's where I say it comes to everybody's own presidents. Because
but you can't really do that. Yeah, I agree. You can't really do that.
I've never heard. You asked me, nigga, Jesse James from Scarface. Fucking, you get me? Doggy Dog World from Snoop Dogg. Nigga, I'm talking about shit that niggas ride down the block and they low riders and it's undeniable.
Let me get my 5 off real quick, dog. Hold on.
Niggas be on some corny shit, man.
Hold on. I'm going to tell y'all something. This is one of the hardest beats of all time. Let me skip past this.
That beat is hard. I remember that beat.
The real niggas fuck with real niggas, that's how we get it. Get paper, west side of your motherfucking mouth, homie.
Nigga, I'm really from Compton. I'm different from the other.
Are you playing the beat?
I'm different from the
hold
other.
on.
You already know this.
That speaks to you too?
Me and you, we talk.
This is the video right here.
Hey, it is what it is, man. This is how we do it, man. Y'all niggas want to see this street shit. I'd rather be.
Yeah, that beat is hard.
Never heard it.
Yeah, that beat hard. I remember when I first heard that beat, I was like, this shit is crazy. That's another way too. When I wish it was my beat, that's how I know it's a good beat too.
Hey, hold on real quick. Yeah. That was the shit right there. That's one of mine right there. And that's some underground shit right there. I'm like 8, I'm gonna go back to it. I think not Hand of the Dead Body, but I never seen a man cry. When I first heard that, I was like, damn, this shit is ill. It was just real introspective, right? Cream for Wu-Tang, one I agree with. Another hard ass one. This is my second entry from the little homie Scoop DeVille. The I Wanna Rock, how he flipped the Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock
Oh,
sample.
yeah, that was hard. I
That
remember
shit
that.
was
The
hard
Snoop
than a
record.
motherfucker. When
That
I
shit was
first
dope.
heard that, and then I gotta tell you that I don't know if it's one of my top 5 really, but it stick out to me. The motherfucking Many Men shit with 50 Cent.
That was dope. Yeah, that's cool.
That was a
I
dope
want.
ass motherfucking beat.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was a dope ass motherfucking beat. But I think hip hop is so motherfucking subjective, dog. It's like when people come out with these greatest rapper of all time lists, it's like, dog, I hear too many niggas rap that can bust that ain't necessarily famous, that my list would be way different from anybody's thing. Because if you talk to me, Glasses got a different ideology when he think about that, because he think about who got hit records.
Not hit records. Who got good records?
Well,
Like
the thing,
a rapper to me is still judged on how prolific his record is. So it don't gotta be radio. Like it could be something that's culturally shifting. And it ain't the biggest radio song, but that shit mean everything. As soon as you hear it, it puts you somewhere else. Like a good record is almost like you finna take a trip somewhere that you ain't standing right then and there. So I'm really high on that as a rapper, because if I just judge rap, it become a style thing. Like what style I want. Like some punchline niggas is hard, some punchline niggas is corny. Some gangster niggas get cracking, some gangster niggas is lame. It just, you gotta make it work together. And then when I hear it, feel me, like it's crazy. When we did that concert in Fresno and Bakersfield the other day, and A did straight up to me, that shit took me somewhere else. That motherfucker, it just, some joints just, it's there, it's put together. And that's what it's about. If your record don't take you nowhere, if it don't take you nowhere, then what's it for? That motherfucker's supposed to be like a ticket, a first class ticket somewhere else.
yeah, that's for real, man. You know what? It depends on what it is, because see, I'm gonna tell you, like, when I first heard Big Daddy Kane, it wasn't a raw record, but it was Let It Roll, Get Bold. Like, just can't hold back the fold, because I'm the man with soul and control and effects of what the heck, rock the discotheque and the groove will come next. What was the name of that song, Eiht? You know, the little wham, wham, wham.
That was Raw.
No, that wasn't Raw, because Raw was Here I Am, R-A-W, a terrorist, here to bring trouble too. You know the one that was boom, the top, the doom, the top, the doom, the top.
That was Set It Off.
Set It Off. That was it right there. To me, Kane was the hardest nigga on the planet, dog. When I first heard Kane, when I first heard Rakim, when I first heard Kool G rap, and them is all East Coast niggas, it was kind of over with for me as far as like the rapping
I
niggas.
just think y'all generation, and I'm gonna say it like this, I just think y'all generation don't give enough love to LL Cool J.
Oh, LL was hard. LL was a fucking beast.
I think I've said that a lot of times, and like LL as an MC, LL as everything is just, I remember hearing him as a kid, and I don't know if it was Forrest, but that shit was amazing. That motherfucker was hard, man, and he just, for some reason, fall by the wayside. Like people don't
No,
talk
not
about
really,
LL.
dog. LL could never fall by the wayside, because LL won every battle he had. Really, and I hate saying this, but wouldn't you say LL pretty much won in every battle he had? Because Kool Mo D was cool to me, but I wasn't really no big Kool Mo D fan like that.
I mean, Kool Mo D was cool. Like, like I said, I listened to a few Kool Mo D songs when he first came. You know, Go See the Doctor was the shit. You know, Kool Mo D, How Do You Like Me Now? But yeah, I was more LL Cool J fan.
Yeah, I was more.
But Kool Mo D had a lot of motherfucking fans too. A lot of motherfuckers liked the Kool Mo D.
Kool Mo D was cool, but I just think LL smashed him though, with them Star Trek shades on and all that shit.
Let me ask y'all something, man, and it's important to me to know too, because all my older homies, all Plug, Moon, all them, what is it? How did EPMD connect with y'all out here on the street so hard?
Oh, them
Like
niggas
a
was the
lot
shit.
of G niggas, I remember, was playing EPMD differently, more than Rakim to me, more than Chris, and BDP, more than all that shit. Like niggas on the West
I think
fuck with EPMD.
EPMD connected with us so hard because, for me in the aspect, because, me and Chill was just getting set with the CMW shit. And so that's why they connected so much for me. And then for the fact that, they were different to me than every other MC that was coming out by the, we, like you said, we had the LLs and the Beasties, and we had a lot of like the battle rap niggas. EPMD was the first niggas who reminded me of, like, even though they probably wasn't hood, they reminded me of just some hood niggas. I mean, rapping
Yeah,
off
like
of
all
more
the
bounce,
gangster
and you
niggas.
guys, that's what
Yeah.
got us, because over here our standard was Zap and just bass lines and shit.
some Ohio
And so for them
That
niggas
Ohio influence.
for them niggas to come out busting off of off of Zap, off of more bounce, they had the whole it was it for us. I mean, as far as we was in the hood, whatever.
Yeah, like all the G niggas was
And then
really
to come
off
back
of
with
EPMD.
fucking, I mean, you already set it off with busting off a Zap. I mean, more bounce. And then to come back with you a customer, niggas was like, nigga, I'm serving customers every day. These niggas is hard.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, all my G homies really fuck with EPMD. It was like they just fuck with the West, fuck with EPMD, and that's another. I would like to hear you and Eric Sermon. Like you did the shit with Primo. I would love to hear you and Eric Sermon.
That's
I
my
just wondered
people,
what that would
Eric,
be,
man.
though.
Yeah, EPMD was a heavy influence on me as far as the way I tried to deliver, being the two-man group, me and Chill. They were heavy influence on our come up. We wanted to be EPMD. You know what I'm saying? Because they set the tone.
All the gangsters played EPMD. That was
Yeah,
really
man.
their
I mean,
shit.
shit, man. You got to chill. You a customer. And then when their album came out, it was, man, come on. And then what? They Unfinished Business with the Please Listen to My Demo
Oh, my
and
God.
busting off a Natural High. And, like, niggas wasn't doing that shit. And we resonated with that on the West Coast because niggas being a lolos bumping Natural
And
High.
they was visual too, 8, because when you picture when a nigga said E-Double had to push while MD steered,
Like,
you
niggas done
just
ran
picture
out of
that.
gas.
Like,
Hell
niggas done
yeah.
ran out of gas.
And then for
Push
the
whip up the street.
And then if you was a young nigga trying to get in the game and knowing the struggles, them niggas was telling you, we was this and that, and nigga took my demo, and next thing you know, nigga, we here and riding in limos, and nigga, my nigga this, my nigga E-Double got this. Them niggas, they delivery was on point, and I think they resonated with a lot of niggas that was on the block at the time. Because a lot of music wasn't, a lot of music wasn't neighborhood orientated. Niggas looked at Rakim, you get me, a little bit, but
Sure.
when
Well, he was like a
EPMD
rapper.
came along, niggas was just like, man, these are some niggas that really know, and they was just trying to connect with niggas on the street, I think.
And when they did it, I liked them because Eric Sermon produced like a DJ, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of break beats, like when they did this shit off of Do It Till You Feel Good, the bump, 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 bump.
Mm-hmm.
So what you saying?
Yeah.
When they came with that shit, that was the shit. I swear, man, when I was in Long Beach at that time, G, all of them 20 niggas, all of them insane niggas, that was all they used to bump right there.
That's all we used to bump was
This is Gangsta Chronicles. We gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles. This is not your average show.